In Gordon Korman's Toilet Paper Tigers, 1993, a hopeless Little League team seems destined for failure until their bumbling coach's sharp-tongued granddaughter, Christy, takes charge. Corey Johnson, the team's would-be pitcher, bristles at Christy's bossy attitude, but even he has to admit, her unconventional methods get results. Every player on the team is dealing with their own personal struggles, which keep them from reaching their full potential. With Christy's no-nonsense guidance and Corey's reluctant support, they begin to overcome those obstacles, discovering the power of friendship and teamwork along the way. Packed with sports action and good-natured humor, Toilet Paper Tigers is a middle-grade favorite. The team, the Feathersoft Tigers, is a laughingstock from the start, saddled with a name and uniform sponsored by a toilet paper company. Their coach, Professor Pendergast, is a brilliant physicist but completely clueless about baseball. He only signed up to coach so Christy, visiting from New York, could meet some kids her age. While he's content clapping along to disastrous games as long as everyone's smiling, Christy is not about to let the team remain a joke. Clad in pink high tops, orange shades, and army fatigues, Christy is fierce, confident, and fluent in her own brand of slang. She declares the Tigers in need of a reality sandwich and sets out to whip the rural dudes into shape. Her first move, making Kevin Featherstone, the sponsor's son, the new pitcher, much to Corey's annoyance. When the boys resist her leadership, Christy snaps a humiliating locker room photo and uses it to get their attention. Desperate to avoid ridicule when 7th grade starts, the players fall in line. Corey, fed up with Christy hijacking his summer, even writes a letter of complaint to the league. But as Christy works to improve each team member's skills and confidence, the Tigers start to transform. What follows is a spirited tale of unlikely leadership, second chances, and the kind of summer that changes everything. Catcher Luis Bono develops a crippling fear of the ball after a wild pitch gets wedged in his face mask. To snap him out of it, Christy leads the team in a hypnosis experiment. Surprisingly, it works, and Luis regains his confidence. First baseman Ernie McIntosh is about to be kicked off the team unless he passes his summer school pretest, so the boys band together to help him study. Tuba Dave Jablonski, the king of the line drive, has serious batting power, but is too out of shape to make it to first base. Christy puts him on a questionable diet of stewed crabgrass, only to find out he's been secretly binging on M&Ms stashed in his tuba. Then there's right fielder Ryan Crisp, who keeps dozing off mid-game. The team assumes he's working to support his struggling family and pitches in to take over his jobs, only to discover Ryan's family is well off and he's been using the money to fund his own private arcade. Christy helps out Casper Howard, a reluctant baseball player who prefers figure skating, by channeling his agility into base running. She also steps in to stop center fielder Tim Laredo's older brother from bullying him off the field. The strangest twist comes with Bobby Ray Devereaux, who seems to have two wildly different playing styles, until the team realizes he's actually a set of identical twins taking turns in the same uniform because their family couldn't afford league fees for both. Christy arranges for one twin to become the official substitute player. As Christy's bold plans start working, the Feathersoft Tigers turn from hopeless underdogs into real contenders. But Christy's relentless leadership takes a toll on her reluctant assistant, Corey. He suffers a black eye, gets dive-bombed by crows, and is dragged across town by a giant dog, all while trying to retrieve the incriminating locker room photo Christy took. Still furious, Corey considers her a blackmailing sleazeball and refuses to trust her, even as the rest of the team starts warming to her and hanging out with her. Eventually, Corey confronts Christy, asking why she seems to hate him and won't let him pitch. She shows him a copy of the complaint letter he wrote to the league, revealing that she was going to give him a shot, but the letter risked hurting her grandfather, Professor Pendergast. That betrayal made her change her mind. Despite Kevin's pitching struggles, the Tigers start winning and make it all the way to the championship. In the bottom of the 9th, trailing behind the powerhouse Raiders, Christy finally puts Corey into pitch. It's his chance to spit back the reality sandwich. He nails it, his curveball seals the win, and the Tigers take home the trophy. Before leaving for New York, Christy says goodbye to Corey. He's still annoyed she didn't let him pitch earlier, but she insists she gave him the best moment, the one that mattered most. She hands him the blackmail photo, which turns out to be totally harmless, and asks him to keep in touch. As she leaves, Corey realizes, with a mix of outrage and admiration, that Christy's not from New York City at all, but a small town in upstate New York. She shrugs and says, NYC isn't a place, it's an attitude, and she was born to own it. Corey may not admit it out loud, but he's already hoping she'll be back next summer. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.